map control. Look at the 2-2 spread that they have.
Oh my
They
God.
cover almost entirety of the sidelines inside the circle, and the BGMI gods have actually blessed them.
Yeah, it's like the BGMI gods really do want the Players of Seoul to win this game. And considering we also saw the split the Players of Seoul had a while ago, look at X7 Volts, 2 of the players knocked out. Naveen trying to crawl back to safety. Winner's going to be the only man in the clotheslines, at least for now. For the X7 Wolves, though, Evil a little bit more separated out, but he needs to provide that cover fire to his team. One of the players getting completely eliminated from the game by X7 Volts, but still the other players knocked out. Spider Esports, Team Spot back out of that position right now. AB, though, Team Seoul just pouncing on top of them for now. But that last player from the side of AB is actually inside the smoke in a buggy. And he tried to make the escape, but he will be denied.
Team Seoul, they are on hunting grounds right now. They are hungry for blood at this point, and this is what they are doing. They're just charging at teams, and they are finishing them one after the other. Goblin knows exactly that there is a team who is somewhat hurt in those ridges, and of course he wants to set his target onto them. That is team number 30. Not exactly sure which team it is. It is team High Voltage. Of course, one of their players is actually knocked out, but Team Seoul, they've called for reinforcements, and they want to go high and hot against them. Can they fight back? Of course, no. I mean, look at that. A free finish for Omega. He's going to get knocked out. And of course, the rest of the other two players, there's no backup whatsoever. Team Seoul, they are actually running havoc.
Exactly. He knows that there's also a chance to get backstabbed, and now High Voltage, even they're getting shot at from the high ground in the name of Team Seoul. Considering the high ground, of course, just favoring them. It was an uphill battle for the players of High Voltage. Next to impossible to survive that. Now the last man from even 7 Hills has given his position away. TF5, they're going to be really screwed. This last man, the only cover he's got to play around with has to be that tree. And Nate's being tossed in that general direction. Damage chipped down, even the Wall of Death is doing a bit too much damage onto him. Kritik, it's next to impossible to survive that position, and Kritik gets knocked out of the game with his team.
Absolutely. I mean, Necro, the game just got handed over to Team Seoul, especially when the circle just shifted. And now Team Seoul, they are like an absolute wrecking ball, completely demolishing teams that are coming in front of them. Team Psych, of course, they dare to stand in the way, and a lot of nades being lobbed in. I want to understand, how is Atlas so out in the open? And look at that massive spread from Team Seoul. In fact, it's not just 2 of them approaching Team Psych. The other 2 players, they want to wrap them around from all directions. This is bad news for Team Psych, and I'm not sure if they're aware of this. Elsewhere, Evil has actually been taken down. He was knocked down by Goblin, but the finish has actually been acquired by Team X7. So brilliant job by them. In fact, it's also to remind the audience that points are for finishes and not for knockout. So even if you knock out a particular player, that's going to hurt. That's going to help. You have to finish him completely. And if someone else finished that player, then the point goes to him. And Team X7, they are extremely wise in using that opportunity. But look at this. Hector does not mind. He's going to find more for himself.
Oh, Team Seoul, eventually Hector gets strike down by the MG3. It's going to be Winter, of course, now trying to take advantage of that thing and also get the resurrection onto his fallen comrade. But probably Winter, that's not going to be the case, my bad. Winter is the only man who's left alive inside this entire scenario. Top 2 teams alive managed to find one more knockout onto Goblin. Omega still on the left lines. He also managed to get the confirmation as well. Omega, he needs to play this one safe and sound. Neyo chips out a little bit more damage on the Winner, but now it's a 1-on-2. It's next to impossible to pull it back in his hands because 2 players on different directions. There's nowhere to go.